Dear students, I hope you are fine and safe. Today we will start chapter 5 Integers. Dear students, in this chapter you will be able to explain negative numbers and their necessity in the number system. You will be able to define integers, order integers, represent them on a number line, state the absolute values of the integers, and state the opposite of an integer. You will be able to perform the operations of addition and subtraction with integers. Dear students, now let's discuss opposite of natural numbers. In mathematics, rupees 200 profit means plus 200 and rupees 200 loss means minus 200. Plus 4 km means 4 km above the sea level and minus 4 km means 4 km below the sea level. Similarly, in natural numbers, the opposite of 1 is minus 1 and the opposite of 9 is minus 9. We therefore need to extend the whole number system to include such negative numbers which are the opposite of natural numbers. All the numbers with a plus sign are known as positive numbers and all the numbers with a minus sign are known as negative numbers. 0 is neither positive nor negative. This new collection of numbers is known as integers, which includes all positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. Numbers 1, 2, 3 are called positive numbers or positive integers and numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 are called negative numbers or negative integers. Dear students, as you can see it in the slide, you can see the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Natural numbers is a set of numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. You can see the whole number. A set of number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. And you can see the integers which is denoted by Z or I. You can see it minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. You can see it in the figure given in this slide very well. Dear students, now let's discuss ordering of integers. We know that a whole number is greater than any whole number to its left on a number line. The same is true for the integers also. The number line below shows whole numbers and negative numbers with 0 in the middle. Next point. All the positive integers which are greater than 0 lie on the right side of 0 and all the negative integers which are less than 0 lie on the left side of 0 at equal distance from each other. A number placed to the right of another is greater than it. As you can see it in the example, 7 is greater than 3 as 7 is to the right of 3. 0 is greater than minus 1 as 0 is to the right of minus 1. Dear students, now let's discuss absolute value of integers. The absolute value of an integer is its numerical value regardless of its sign. Or you can say the absolute value of an integer is the value of the integer without considering its sign. It indicates its size or magnitude. So absolute value is either 0 or positive. It is never negative. The absolute value of 6 is written as, you can see it here, 6 equals to 6 and the absolute value of minus 5 will be 5. You can see it in the example and you can see how it can be expressed. Dear students, now let's discuss operation on integers. We have four fundamental operations on integers. They are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now let's discuss addition of integers. Two integers can be added in the same way as two whole numbers are added. But while adding negative integers, we move to the left on the number line. Now let's discuss addition of integers having the same sign. The sum of two positive integers is the sum of their absolute values with a positive sign. As you can see it in the example, we added plus 6 and plus 4. So now on a number line, first draw an arrow from 0 to 6 and then go 4 steps ahead. The tip of the last arrow reaches plus 10. So the answer will be plus 10. Now let's see the next slide. The sum of two negative integers is the sum of their absolute values with a negative sign. As you can see it in the example, minus 3 added to minus 4. On the number line, first we draw an arrow on the left side of 0 from 0 to minus 3 and then further move 4 steps to the left. The tip of the last arrow is at minus 7. So the answer will be minus 3 plus minus 4. The answer will be minus 7. Dear students, now let's discuss addition of integers having opposite signs. The sum of two integers having opposite sign is the difference of their absolute values with a sign of integer of greater absolute value. As you can see it in the example, plus 6 added to minus 9. On the number line, first we draw an arrow from 0 to 6 on the right and then go 9 steps to the left. The tip of the last arrow is at minus 3. So the answer will be minus 3. Now let's discuss subtraction of integers. In subtraction, we change the sign of the integer which is to be subtracted and then add the first integer to it. In other words, if a and b are two integers, then a minus b equals to a plus, and in the bracket we will write minus b. As you can see it in the example, subtract minus 7 from minus 15. So how will we write that? We will write minus 15 in a bracket and then put a sign of minus, and then we will again put minus 7 in a bracket. So you can see now how will we solve that? Minus 15, and after minus 15 you can see the two signs of minus, that will minus will become plus, and again then you will be writing there 7. So minus 15 plus 7, minus plus minus. You will do the subtraction and put the greater sign ahead. You can see minus plus will be minus, 15 minus 7 will be 8, and you will put the sign of greater number over there, that will be minus 8. You can see the number line also over there. Dear students, now let's discuss multiplication of integers. Multiplication of integers having the same sign. When two integers have the same sign, their product is the product of their absolute values with a positive sign. As you can see it in the example, when a positive integer multiplies with a positive integer, the answer is also a positive integer. Like a positive integer 6 multiply with a positive integer 7, the answer is a positive integer 42. As you can see it in the another example, positive integer 5 multiply with a positive integer 10, the answer is positive integer 50. Now come to the next point, multiplication of integers having opposite signs. The product of two integers having opposite signs is the product of their absolute values with a negative sign. As you can see it in the example, when you multiply negative integer with a positive integer, the answer is a negative integer. Minus 10 multiply with a 8 will give you answer minus 80. Minus 5 multiply with a positive number 7 will give you the answer negative minus 35, or you can say minus 35. As you can see the another example given in the slides, having the opposite signs, the answer will be the minus, or you can say the negative integer. Now let's discuss division of integers. Division of integers having the same sign. Division of two integers having the same sign is the division of their absolute value with a positive sign. If both the integers have the same sign, then the quotient will be a positive. As you can see it in the example, when you divide, like you can say 9 divided by 3, and both are positive numbers, the answer will be 3, that is the quotient. Now you can see if you divide the negative integer with a negative integer, the answer will be the positive integer. As you can see, minus 9 divided by minus 3, the answer will be 3, a positive integer. Now let's see the next one, minus 24 divided by minus 12, the answer is again a positive integer, that is 2. Now the next point, division of integers having the opposite signs. If both the integers have different signs, the quotient will be negative. As you can see, 12 divided by minus 3, answer will be minus 4. Minus 10 divided by 5, the answer will be minus 2. Minus 18 divided by 3, and the answer will be minus 6. Dear students, you can easily remember that in division of integers, if integers have the same sign, the quotient is always positive. If integers have opposite signs, the quotient will be negative. Dear students, I hope you have very well understood all the concept related to chapter 5, integers. That is, opposite of natural numbers, ordering of integers, all the 4 fundamental operations on integers like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, absolute value of integers. So practice all the worksheets uploaded on ERP. All the best.